Hello viewers, welcome to the third video in the tutorial series for PHP. The topic for this tutorial is PHP syntax and variables. So we are going to discuss about the basic syntax for PHP. PHP code starts with PHP tag like this and ends with tag like this. So here it goes, like PHP tag is here, then you put up your PHP code here and then you close the PHP tag. PHP file normally has HTML code and PHP scripting code. Let's understand it with the help of a hello world example. Okay, so this is a sample program which echo the hello world on the screen. So this is the HTML code and this is the PHP code. So if I execute this on the screen, it renders test hello world, which is the title. This is the HTML code and this is the PHP code. Moving ahead, let's discuss about the comments in PHP. Comments is the most important thing while you are writing the code. Why? Because comments make it easy for others to understand your code. So let's say you have written some PHP code and you have given that code to somebody else for review. Then if the comments are there, it would be easy for the person to understand what you have written and why you have written that. Secondly, it helps you recapture what you thought when you code it. So let's say I code something today, right? And after 6 months I go into the same code. So it would be difficult for me to recapture if comments are not there. So comments are very helpful in that sense. So now there can be two types of comments in PHP code. One is single line comment and another one is multi-line comment. So let's see that in the hello world example. So this is how you provide the single line comment over here, right? And this is how you are going to provide the multi-line comments. You can put these you can put the single line comment here as well. So these comments are very important when you are writing the code. Moving ahead, let's talk about case sensitivity in PHP. Keywords like if, else, echo, they are not case sensitive, they are case insensitive, but variable names are case sensitive. Let's understand it with the help of an example. So this is a program. So this is the variable I have defined over here, $name, and I am just doing an echo of the name, and then I am using the echo with the caps over here. But for the variable $name, I have used $name here, but here I have used in the capital case. So let's see the output of this program when we run it on browser. So let's run it. Okay, so my name is Mayank, this works. My name with capital echo is Mayank, this works. But undefined variable name comes as the error in this statement. So if you have the keywords, it is case insensitive, but variable names are case sensitive. Moving ahead, let's talk about variables a bit more. So PHP converts the variable to the correct data type based on the value assigned to it. So let's see that in the example. So here I have assigned value 1 to $test variable, which is an integer, and here I have assigned an string ABC to the same $test variable and I have echoed it over here. Now let's see the output on the browser. So if I do refresh, So you would see that 1 is being displayed over here and ABC is being displayed over here properly. So what does this mean is it internally interprets it based on the value assigned to the variable. Once declared, it can be used throughout the function or file depending on the scope. What does this mean is, let's say you define a function globally, you define a variable globally, then it would be accessible across the file. But if you define it within a function, then you can use within the function only. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So here I have assigned value 11 to the variable $y. So this is a global variable. Then I have created a function test in which I have assigned $x is equals to 10, and then I have echoed the value of the x over here. Then here I have echoed the value of the y and I have echoed the value of the x, and let's see the output now. So if you see, x inside function is 10, the value which we have assigned to x. Y is as well printed properly, which is 11. But for variable x, when we echo it outside the function, it gives an error to us. So this is how the scope of the variable depends. Either you have, if you have defined it globally, then it would be available across the file. If you have declared it within a function, then the scope of the variable would be within the function only. You can assign the value to the variable using equal to. The variable should start with the $sign. The variable can start with only letter or underscore. So let's understand this with the help of the example. So here, let's say I declare a variable like this, $1t equal to xyz, and let's run the program. So you would see that it gives a parse error or the syntax error. The reason being, I have started the variable with the name, I started the variable with the integer 1. Now if I remove this and if I execute the program, it runs successfully. Also you can provide underscore over here. So if I provide underscore and try to execute the program, it works fine. There is no syntax error anymore coming up. Okay, variable name can contain alphanumeric characters only and underscore. So you can have in the variable names you can have 1 to 9, or you can have A to Z and underscore. If you provide any other character in the variable, you would get a syntax error. Variables cannot contain the space. That's all for this tutorial. I hope you like this tutorial. In case you have any questions, you can post them in the comment section, and please don't forget to click like and hit subscribe. Thank you very much.